what interests me about the ways in which images of black women move is that they kind of circulate around the Black Atlantic diaspora. So in any country in which there has been African enslavement, you have shared ideas on black women's bodies, shared societal ideas of black women's bodies in terms of, for example, skin color, size, muscularity, and shape. And these societal ideas, since they come out of whiteness, because they ignore what we think about our own bodies, of course, since these societal ideas come out of whiteness, they're still kind of based on the ideal femininity of frail whiteness, which black women can never be seen to inhabit.
I do a lot of writing to represent black women in sexuality, and I see our owning our sexuality as a function of empowerment. If you are engaging in something that feels good and right to you, then it's empowering and it cannot be wrong, and you have the right as a black woman to do that.
I see the freeness that some of my white counterparts have when they create work, and one thing that's really kind of in my mind at the moment is that I always feel like when approaching work, I have to think about my blackness. It's there, but it always feels like, sometimes I feel like, do I have to reject it? There's work that I want to make that I feel that is important to me and should be seen by people, but I know that the majority of audiences, especially white audiences for artworks, are white, and so there's always a battle between the work that I want to make and the work that I feel the work that I feel will get bums on seat, because inevitably, unless I can pull in an audience, I can't make work.
But when we're talking about, especially in Britain, about the relationship of young black women in relationship in their relation to young black men, what we're seeing is that men are being targeted, they're being racially profiled, they're being stopped and searched on the street. Yeah. So when this is happening, when they're being told that, largely on the police, when they're with their girlfriends, they can be stopped and humiliated in the streets. What we're not hearing is how the young women are responding and feeling about that. So if they're left out of these conversations, the message that they're getting is that they don't have a great support system, they don't have support institutionally on the streets, they don't have perhaps support from the Metropolitan Police. So it's very difficult to then say, be really empowered, stand up for yourself and have a voice, when what you're seeing is your brothers, the men in your life being humiliated and not supported by the police, and then it's very difficult to then say, why are you allowing yourself?
And then also